Welcome to the Medical Sales Channel and welcome to 2016. I hope you're excited about the upcoming year. You should be. Why would you be excited now where maybe you weren't so excited in December of last year? Well, this is a chance to start over. One of the things you want if you are someone who is geared towards success is you're looking for change. You're looking to change the results in your territory. You're looking to sell more. You're looking to engage more customers. And you're looking to be able to inspire them to use your products and to produce better outcomes for their patients and for themselves, for their practice, for their institution. This requires change. So you don't only want change for yourself, you also want change for your customers. So let's talk about that. How do you approach the topic of change with your customers? It's challenging, isn't it? Because if you're talking to your customers like most medical sales reps, you're talking about, products. You're not talking about things on a personal level with them. But here's the thing. You need to start doing that because if you want to change the results in your territory, you need to change the conversations you're having with your customers. You see, you're not the only person who wants different results, different outcomes this year. Your customers do also. They want different results for themselves. And as we said a moment ago, they want different results for their institutions, for their practices, for their patients. So the question is, can you help them to do this? And it's important to consider this because when you're having these conversations, you're doing something that's very, very important for you in terms of how your customers perceive you, but also in terms of how they perceive you in terms of wanting to buy from you. You see, one of the worst things that can happen, in fact, it's the kiss of death for most salespeople, is to have you or your product or both be perceived as a commodity. We hear this all the time. When sales reps are saying, gosh, all my customers want to talk about is price. It's all about price. They don't want to talk about the clinical results. They don't want to look at how we can, make their lives easier. Well, they do, but you're having the wrong conversation with them. You see, if you're just talking about your product, then it's very difficult for customers to discern how your product might be different from someone else's product. You have to get personal. You have to talk about the type of change that you and your product can create where it's going to produce those desirable results. You see, when you do that, you've decommoditized the product and you made it very relevant to the outcomes they're looking for in their lives. So 2016, there's things you need to change for yourself. There's things you need to change for your customers. But start having those conversations now about how you can improve their world, how you can improve their patients' world. What are they after? What do they want to change this year? What are their goals for this year, both personally and professionally? Now, this might be an uncomfortable conversation to have if you're not used to having these conversations. But I implore you to do that. Go in there and start getting a little bit personal. Because if you sell, hypothetically, I'm going to say this, you probably don't sell this product, but I'm going to use it as an example. If you sell Band-Aids, Band-Aids are a commodity. If you're selling a commodity, it's always going to come down to price. But if you're selling that commodity, and instead of going in and just talking about the product and price and the fancy packaging and how you can benefit the supply chain and just-in-time delivery and all that other stuff, why not have a conversation with whomever you're talking to about what are their goals this year? What do they want to do for their department? What do they want to do for the hospital? What do they want to do for the physician's practice? How could you help? What would it look like if suppliers were able to help them to accomplish those goals? Start finding out this information and then start having those conversations because your customers want change in 2016. And so do you. And the way you're going to start to implement those changes is by finding out what they want so you can get what you want. Does this make sense? I hope it does. And I hope you are ready for an awesome 2016. And I've got something to help you out. Within the next week or so, I'm going to be releasing a series of videos, a whole video training that is going to be free for you. And what it's going to talk about is how to create and sell compelling value in medical sales. This alone can turn around your territory. Watch for it this week. Make sure you're on my mailing list. If you're not on my mailing list, go to medicalsalestraining.com and sign up. In the right-hand margin, you'll see an opportunity to opt into our news list. I hope you'll do that. I hope we'll spend a lot of time together this year because I want to help you to have the year that you want to have. For the Medical Sales Channel, I'm Mace Horoff. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.